Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a books that I've read from January to April, a little reading wrap up. I want to do like monthly reading wrap ups, but at the same time I can't read like 10 books in a month. Like I'll probably read 2. So sometimes these will probably just be grouped together like this one. I think I have about 15 books in this video, so yeah. And guys, I'm exhausted, okay? Yesterday was my prom, and I stayed out until 3 a.m. And then the day before that was my senior trip, which was all day long. So I am exhausted, okay? My hips hurt so bad. And that's also why my hair looks like this, because I did not. It's got hairspray in it, mousse, everything. It's a mess. But anyway, let's get started. So the first book I had read this year was Meet Me Under the Mistletoe by Jenny Bayliss. And this is about this girl named Nori who goes to this like wedding with her friends at her old school. She went to like a private school, kind of like Gossip Girl-esque. What the heck did I just say? Gossip Girl vibes. And like a little rich school in this like little castle type place, mansion. And she sees this gardener that she used to know when she went there, and they like, you know, fall in love and everything. It was cute. It was like the only Christmas book I read, and I gave it a 3 stars. It just like didn't have much and didn't grab my attention that much, so yeah. Next book I read was Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. I'm a little late to the train, I know. I got this book for my friends for Christmas, and only one of them read it with me. So it's about this girl who like gets into a friends with benefits relationship with her brother's best friend, and it's like, you know, he's distant, he doesn't want a relationship, she does. But yeah, it was really good. I really liked it. I sped through it, and I gave it a 4 stars. Yeah, just because I think, I don't know, I liked, I don't know, did I like It Starts With Us better? No, oh my gosh, It Ends With Us. Did I like that better? Probably. This was really good though. I really liked it. Next, I read Love, Lies, and Hocus Pocus. I do not have this because it was a library book, so I'll put it right here. But it was just like a cute little, almost like, I don't even know. It's just a book about this girl that's a witch and this boy that's like, I can't even remember. She's not a witch, he's a wizard. Witch, no, I don't know. They're magic and they get stuck in this time loop, so they gotta like figure it out. But I gave that a 3 stars just because, you know, it's kind of like young and not really much going on. I need to catch my breath. Oh my gosh. Okay, the next book I read was All the King's Men, and I had to read this for my AP Lit class. That was rough, let me just tell you. I thought it was gonna be really good, and it was. Like, some parts of it were really good, like the dialogue and whenever it flashed back to memories of his. But it was just like really descriptive, and I do not like descriptive books, so I gave it a 3 stars. Okay, the next book I read was This Time It's Real. Cannot remember the author because I do not have the physical copy of the book, but it was about this girl who moved around a lot and got to this new school, and she meets this guy who's a celebrity like TV star, and she wrote an essay about this like major love that she had, and it ends up getting like published in like a magazine and everything, and like millions of people read it. And she like made it up, like, but it was supposed to be a personal essay. So in order to like keep up the like, I don't know, false, I don't even know, identity, I don't know, she asked this guy to like pretend to be her fake boyfriend, and so it's like a fake dating trope. Yeah, I loved it. I gave it a 5 stars. It was very good. I sped through it. I actually reviewed this for my local bookstore, and that's why I don't have a physical copy of it, because I had to give it back. But yes, I definitely recommend it. It came out like March, I think. And next, hold on. I read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I started the series in November, and I took a break after the 3rd book to read other books, and then I got back into it. So I read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and I've seen this movie a bunch. It was like, I've seen the first 4 movies a lot, so I knew what happened in them. It was like the ones after that that I didn't know. So I really liked the movie, and then I read the book, and it just took me a really long time to get through, because I don't know, I guess since I knew what happened in it, but it was just not as exciting as I thought it would be, because everybody was telling me, they were like, oh my gosh, the 4th one's my favorite, Goblet of Fire is my favorite, and then I read it and I was like, it's not my favorite. But I gave it a 4.5 stars. So yeah, I think the other ones I gave it 5 stars, I'm not for sure. So after that was Order of the Phoenix. I loved this one. I swear I read it in like a week, and it's like really big. I think it's the biggest one. I'm pretty sure it's the biggest one. I gave this one a 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I think it's because I didn't know what happened in it, because I don't remember the movies that well. So I don't know. I loved the plot. I loved, like, this one you kind of start getting little snippets of like Harry and Ginny. Not too much though. And like you oh my gosh, you get introduced to Lupin and Tonks and like their relationship. And I love their relationship. Okay, they're such an underrated couple. They're like my favorite. So yeah, that was a 5 stars. Next was Half-Blood Prince. I love this one. I read this one in like 4 days. I tabbed it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. This one was shorter, and I really loved it. I loved all of the Harry and Ginny moments. I loved them as a couple. I gave this one a 5 stars as well. Yeah. So yeah, I really like that one. And then last was The Deathly Hallows. This one took me like 8 days to read. Lots of tabs. Of course, all the deaths in here absolutely killed me. Spoiler alert. But yeah, I love this one. I gave this one a 5 stars. Definitely destroyed me, and after I finished this, I like could not stop thinking about this series. Like, it just would not leave me. It stayed with me for at least a week. Made it very hard to move on. After that, I started the Infernal Devices series. So I read Clockwork Angel. These books, okay, they make me mad because of just the love triangle in it, because just the way the author writes it, she definitely favors one of them, and he's so obviously the better choice for the main character, Tessa. And I really, like, it just bothers me so much that she goes for the other guy. So yeah, I gave this one a 3.5 out of 5 stars, because it just, like, it was kind of slow, honestly. Like, there's not that much going on. There's not that much action, or like nothing too attention grabbing. But yeah, this I want to say I started, for the month of April, I read 5 books, and it started with the Half-Blood Prince, and then it was the Deathly Hallows, and then this one, and then next I read the Clockwork I read the Clockwork Prince. Okay, same thing. I gave this one a 3.6 out of 5 stars, because it was a little better, but like I said, the relationship really making me mad. The ending really got me. I am like 30 pages into the last one in the series, which is Clockwork Princess. But yeah, just like not a lot going on. So and I also read The Bean Trees. I had to read that for my AP Lit class, and I loved it. Okay, that's like my favorite book I've ever read in school. There was like not a lot to it. Like a lot of people said that there wasn't a plot, but like it was just such a simple story, but like in its simpleness there was a lot of like complexity, I guess, and I just really loved it. And there was a lot of meaning in it, and I absolutely adored it. But I only gave it a 3.9 out of 5 stars. But honestly, I feel like thinking about it, I might like, I don't know, maybe it deserved a little higher, but I loved it. I feel like I could relate to it in some ways. But yeah, so that's all the books that I read. I read 3 in January, 3 in February, 2 in March, and 5 in April, which is the most books I've ever read in a month before. So I'm very proud of myself for that. But I don't know how much I'm going to be able to read coming up because I only have like 3 weeks left of school, and it's going to be hectic because it's all like testing and stuff. So I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.